Alright, what's up YouTube? This is Rangers Cowboys 3209 again, and I have a video for y'all that's not something I normally do, but since I did it, figured I would tell you about it. It is 2:22 a.m. on Friday, August 26th. Some of you might recognize the date. I just got back from the midnight premiere, first show, first day, and the first group of the public to see it. Just got back from the midnight premiere of Columbiana, starring Zoe Saldana. You might remember her as Teresa from Guess Who. Gonna do a review of that movie. The movie starts off with her as a child, and then of course that's where her parents get killed, and then it just picks right up into it. There wasn't really a slow spot in this movie. There was always something going on. Overall, I'm gonna rate this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars. Here's why. Number one, just overall, it was a good movie, but I was a little let down because from watching the previews and then watching the movie, I expected a little bit more out of this movie based on the previews. It didn't fully satisfy me. I was a little bit let down because I think I had over expectations for it based on the preview, because the preview just made it look so good and just knockout awesome. And when I actually got to the theater, it was just a good movie. So it was a little let down. It was worth the money, totally worth the money, to me. Would I recommend this movie? Absolutely. I'm going to tell you why I rated it 3.5 out of 5 stars. First of all, like I said, it was just a little let down. Felt like the previews over-exaggerated it, and whoever put the preview together deserves a lot of credit, because they made this movie look a lot better than it was. I'm not sure if it was the background music that did it. I'm sure that was part of it. But then again, that's the job of the previews, ain't it? The preview has to be knockout awesome, because if it's not, nobody's going to want to go see the real movie. So the trailer was good. The trailer was great. Like I said, I was a little let down. Felt like the previews over honored the movie a little bit. Also, there's a couple points in the movie. I'm not going to tell you what those points were, because that would give the movie away, but there was a couple points in the movie where I felt like the flow was off. And that's kind of hard to explain in words, but for anybody that watches a lot of movies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like I said, it wasn't really, the movie itself moved fine. There was just certain transition points that I didn't really like the way that they transitioned from one point to another. All in all, like I said, it was a good movie. 3.5 out of 5 stars. I thought that the special effects could have been better. The explosions and everything, they did good on that. It was the fight sequences, the hand-to-hand combat. I think they could have done better on making that look real, because there were certain points in that where, I mean, you could clearly see. But yes, I am critiquing the movie. That's why I'm doing this for you. That way you can listen to what I'm saying and decide if if you think it's going to be worth it for you to go see it, or if you just want to wait until it comes out on DVD and rent it. Also, the ending, I didn't much care for the ending. Once again, I'm not going to tell you what happened. That's one thing you don't do, is reveal the ending. Uh, that would completely defeat the purpose of you going to see the movie. If you're watching this video, I assume you know what the movie's about, or you wouldn't be watching a review of it. Um, so I'm not going to reveal the ending. I didn't care too much for it. It was a good ending, but I can think of a lot better endings that would have fit a lot better based on the way that the movie flowed through, the flow of the plot, and all of that. Um, the movie itself was very aggressive. It's a very violent movie. As Zoe Saldana, you don't quite expect her to be that aggressive because we all, up until now, have only known her as Teresa from Guess Who. So, seeing her in an action movie is kind of like when we all saw Jim Carrey in The Number 23. What the fuck? Not, and that's not a bad what the fuck, that's a good WTF. um, like I said, all in all, it was a good movie. I would absolutely recommend this movie to anybody that likes action movies, suspense. This movie is for you. Um, if you're one of those people that has to have like top-notch, over-the-top, outstanding, this movie is not for you. Like I said, it was a good movie. I'm definitely going to buy it when it comes out on DVD, but it wasn't great. I think it was just one step shy of great. It was an olive short of a martini, if you know what I'm saying. Uh, wasn't quite there. It didn't quite hit the bar that I set for it after seeing the trailer, but it definitely did deliver, even though I overestimated what the movie was going to be. And it didn't quite meet my expectations. It did deliver enough to where I felt like I didn't waste my money to go see it. Um, like I said, special effects I think could have been better in the hand-to-hand combat situations. Um, Zoe, as far as the acting goes, the acting was great. Zoe, uh, she she definitely delivered on the acting part of it. Uh, she did a good job there. Um, all of the acting was top notch. I didn't feel like I was watching a bad soap opera. I I felt like I was watching an action movie. The action was there, the emotion was there, and they really made you feel the emotion. Like there was one scene in the movie um, where she's with her uncle uh, in a, I guess it's a library is what it looked like. I'm not going to tell you what happened there, but that was a very emotional scene, and I definitely felt that. Watching the movie, I felt the emotion, and I almost felt like I was there. So they definitely delivered on the emotional side, and like I said, it was good for me. Wasn't great, but it was good, and I would definitely recommend it. Uh, Again, I'm gonna rate this movie 3.5 stars. Um, yeah, remember I said I literally just got back. Um, There you see, Columbiana 1205, 826. So that's proof to you that I did go. I didn't just hear this from a friend. This is my personal thoughts and feelings here. Honestly, guys, there's not a whole lot I can say, good or bad, about this movie. It's just one of those movies that you're just gonna have to go see and decide for yourself. Um, the good aspects of the movie, I guess, would be, like I said, the acting was great, the emotion was great, especially Zoe. Zoe just took it over the top. Uh, Zoe herself, individually, exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect her individual performance to be that great. But like I said, the overall flow of the movie kind of let down just a little bit because the trailer over exaggerated it, in my opinion. But still, an awesome movie, and if you're an action movie kind of person, must see. Um, but that's my thoughts. That's my review, and I'm gonna get out of here. Uh, that's my review, guys. Go see Columbiana. Hope you like it.